afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I need to stand up because I just ate. I didn't want to go out to the barn because of all the roosters. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to stand right here because I need to go get out and get some stuff done. Tomorrow we have the family funeral, and so I want to make certain that early in the morning, like right before I take my shower to get my hair all pretty, it's so funny now. I can go out and just do a quick round, and everybody's stuff will be right there. It just needs to be given to them. So that's kind of like the goal in the morning. So tonight I'm going to really bump up where everything is, and there's plenty of water here, and there's plenty of food there, here and there, and everywhere. So we're going to make sure that's done. Great shopping trip. I thought we did very well. Salmon, 2 planks of salmon, a turkey, sausage. I believe there was another meat in there, I think. I don't remember. But my goodness. For $106 and a savings of $85, we did very well. Okay, so let's get to it. I don't know what the title is yet, so you're going to know about what I'm getting ready to talk about, and I haven't even titled it yet. Just saying. I need to make some suggestions. Now, I don't have a huge channel. I know that, very few viewers. I get that. That's fine. I didn't make this channel like that. It was basically me just vlogging my way through what I was going through. And so if you know anyone that can benefit from what I'm telling you, please tell them this information, because it might be the only place that you're going to hear it. Now, as far as what I'm going to talk about women, I thought about it when I first heard about certain things that are going to be put in, but I was reminded about them, and I'm going to go just a little bit further than what I heard and reminded. So we're going to talk about the women's situation next. We're going to talk about the information that I want to give you. If you know immigrants, migrants, naturalized citizens, families, and youth, I think everybody's going to be included in that. I think even if you just look like you're a full-blooded alien, or invader. I'm so tired of hearing that word. They need to do some things to protect themselves. And I'm going to tell you as well, I don't care who you are, what color you are, across the board, you need to keep enough personal information on you at all times, just in case. I'm talking women, I'm talking men. Have your information, your identification, because things are going to get rough. Make sure you always have it on you. Because if you are separated from it and something happens, they may not know who you are for a while. Well, unless you've had fingerprints done or blood tests done or, that kind of thing. But then you're a criminal, right? I don't know. Anyway, what I'm going to tell you, if you have documentation, you're an immigrant, you're a migrant, you are here under asylum, you are a naturalized citizen, you are a family that, has been here for so many, maybe a couple generations, and yet some of the originals are not documented, or they've just gotten their citizenship. I'm telling you, please make copies of your documentation, copies of it, all of it. Put them in big Ziploc bags, folders and Ziploc bags. Give one to and I hate to say this, but a white person that you trust. Do you trust your employer? Give them a copy of these documents. Give a copy to a local chapter of advocates. Okay? Make sure you find the proper people that will get attorneys for you if you are falsely arrested or taken into custody, and you make certain that all of these people have the same numbers. Okay. Also, make copies and have them by your door. Because if doors are to be getting kicked in, there's going to be a lot of commotion, or even if they just drag you out of your house, or they come in and children are screaming and everybody's trying to, you have all your documentation and you can hand it to them right away. I'm just telling you, it's going to get that rough. And having all of the documentation with specific people that can help you, it may help you. It's going to make you better prepared for what's going to happen than those that think that because they voted for Trump, they're not going to be deported, is what I'm saying. Get your documentation, make copies, give them to certain people. Remember, a safe white person. A white person that you trust and that will do something good by you because you trust them and they're safe. Number two, if you have an employer that you trust, give them a copy of that documentation to keep just in case. Because they will come into employers and they can pull that out and say, here is all of his documents before they come into the shop or the plant. Okay? I'm being absolutely on the top about this. Give a copy to your local law enforcement as far as the ICE department or advocates that will get you lawyers. So get on them copy machines, get you a folder and huge Ziplocs and put those in there and give them to those people. Do it very soon because they're not playing around. They're getting ready. It's not a bad idea to have several copies of all of your documentation. And you know, if you're a new citizen and you just got your citizenship, you might want to do that with yours too. Okay? And if you know someone who needs to hear that, please tell them. If you have a coworker or a neighbor or even someone who you just know and you think that it's a possibility, give them this information. I'm just going to say it one more time. Now, young ladies, I'm going to talk to you like a mother right now. Young ladies, no one needs to know your menstrual cycle. No one needs to know the last date of your last period. No one needs to know that. And if you have an OBGYN, I would go in and have an off the record talk with them and tell them you do not want to give any of that information unless you're ready to have a baby or you're having issues with the lower region. Other than that, for regular visits, you will be telling them that you are fine, you are regular, your periods are good, you don't have any issues, and then go on with it. Maybe you're getting your yearly pap smear. Okay? If you feel that it's necessary to have the conversation that you are going to start denying your medical records, I think that your doctors will understand. Not all of them. So that is your decision if you want to talk to your doctor about it, or if you just want to have this set thing that you say, I'm not giving the information, or don't even say that. Just say, I'm regular, I don't remember, and we're good. And that's all. Don't let them push you. Remember, you're still a patient, which we're going to call you a customer. Okay? They have a service, and either your insurance or your money is paying for it. So you have that right to deny information that has nothing to do with what they need to know. And now let's figure this out, because what I'm telling you is in the next administration, there is a possibility that this is going to become a very bad situation for women, and I believe it already has, which I am absolutely baffled about this at my age. But anyway, when you go to your doctor, they have medical records, and so they have charts. And the government that is getting ready to come in has already said that they will make sure that they have the right to go into your medical records. This administration is wanting broodmares. They don't care about your health. They want you to be a broodmare. They want you to be a responsible broodmare and be punished if you decide not to be. So with that being said, I am telling you, you don't have to give your menstrual cycle information to your doctors. Clear? I mean, I'm hoping someone nods like, yeah, I understand that. But do you really understand that? Because this was the party of less government. Okay, they wanted less government, but they're giving us more government, and they're going to govern your body. They are going to put you on what was that? A roster of some sort, and keep track of you. Now, something that someone else had said was, you can stock up on birth control or the morning after pill. There's other things like other contraceptives that you can use. Um, it's very amazing that this is happening. But young ladies, I want you to understand that once you start putting this into your medical records starting this coming year, they're going to know your cycle. Okay? They're also going to, I don't know if it will go this far, but someone else had mentioned when you're buying feminine care products. Now, I buy feminine care products when they're on sale and super cheap, so mine would be like all over the place. They'd be like, God, she's on her period every week. Of course, I don't buy those pads. Well, I still do, but normally I buy the bladder control pads. But basically, that's just in case my tumors bust, or if I laugh real hard, or cough, sneeze. Anyway, young ladies, you're going to have to be smart about your body. You are going to have to make decisions based on what you want for your future as you ride this administration along. This administration is a misogynistic, sexist, disgusting administration. My God, it's being led by a sexual assaulter, predator, and someone who is just vile, disgusting, and a fraud. So there you go. So don't let them have control of you. You keep control of your information. What's going on with you? It used to be you and your doctor would have that privilege. That will no longer be. Like I said, if you trust your doctor, have a talk with them. But if you're going to urgent care for a broken finger, or you're going somewhere to get a wart taken off your nose, no one needs to know about your last period. You understand? Good. If you know anyone that needs that information, please pass it along. I hate that we have to live like this, but I don't want them to turn these girls into broodmares. I have a real problem with that. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. Whew, that was a lot. Now I've got to go get busy. I should have talked longer. Bye, y'all.